Crocodiles don't look like fast hunters. They don't sprint across savannas. They don't race or chase. And yet, for 200 million years, they have stayed at the top of their game. Imagine a creature that waits. Not out of laziness, but out of perfect design. Where other predators waste energy, crocodiles conserve it. Where others give warnings, crocodiles give none. This is how a patient killer survives. At the water's edge, a crocodile becomes almost invisible. Only eyes and nostrils break the surface. The rest of the body is a shadow under the water. To a gazelle or a bird, the pond looks safe. But safety is an illusion. A crocodile's skull is a masterpiece of specialization. Its jaws close with terrifying speed and pressure. Not by chasing, but by the physics of the bite. When the jaws snap shut, the force is concentrated in a single, crushing clamp. It's a one moment, everything or nothing strike. Then there's the death roll. After the bite, crocodiles spin. They use rotational force to tear flesh and separate limbs. It's not brute strength alone. It's technique plus leverage plus design. That roll turns a clamp into a tool that dismembers prey efficiently. Their eyes sit on top of their heads for a reason. They can see while almost entirely submerged. Their nostrils seal when they dive. Their body is a living submarine. Prey cannot sense the hunter until it is too late. Crocodiles are not built for distance. They are built for surprise. A sudden explosion of movement. A perfectly timed attack. And then stillness again. Energy management is evolution's secret here. Chasing uses calories. Waiting uses almost none. In harsh environments, that difference is life or death. Crocodiles have adapted to win by doing less. They also use the environment as a partner. Warmth from the sun, mud for camouflage, reeds for concealment. In many cases, water itself is the weapon. It slows prey, masks sound, and hides movement. Nature does the hard work, and the crocodile finishes the job. Survival also depends on timing. Crocodiles are patient enough to wait for a mistake. An animal that needs a drink may linger. A careless step can bring its ankle within reach. Predators that can wait for mistakes don't need perfection. They need persistence. These animals are older than mammals. They survived asteroid strikes, ice ages, and waves of new competitors. Why? Because their strategy is low risk, high reward. They do not gamble on speed or stamina. They gamble on opportunity and the environment. Let's look at a few real examples. In river systems where food is scarce, crocodiles can go long stretches without feeding. Then, after a perfect strike, they will gorge and digest slowly. This feast and fast approach works where chasing would fail. Crocodiles also display surprising learning. They remember the best hunting spots. They learn where fish gather after floods. They time their hunts with seasonal cycles. This is not thinking like a human. It is pattern recognition tuned by millions of years of survival. Even their social behavior has a quiet efficiency. They use subtle signals to avoid wasted conflict. A flash of the jaw. A body posture. These small communications keep fights brief and conserve energy for the real task, eating. Now, think about jaws again. A crocodile's bite force is enormous, but it's the way they deliver that force that matters. A fast lock, a clamp, and then the roll. That sequence is devastatingly effective against a wide range of prey, from fish to zebra, from birds to buffalo. Crocodiles also take advantage of human mistakes. Settlements near water, people washing clothes at riverbanks, unguarded livestock, all can draw predators closer. It is not malice. It is opportunity meeting evolution. Over time, crocodiles' bodies remained much the same while the world changed around them. That stability is a testament to an efficient design. When a strategy is nearly perfect, evolution leaves it alone. And for crocodiles, that strategy is not aggression in the sense we expect. It is patience, surprise, and precision. There is a lesson here beyond nature. In human life, visible force often draws attention. Stealth and timing, however, often achieve the result with less cost. Crocodiles teach us that effectiveness is not always loud. If you pay attention to the water now, you'll see why they work. A small ripple, a still shape, and then the world changes in a heartbeat. That's the crocodile's domain. Before we finish, remember this: crocodiles are not monsters in a story. They are perfectly adapted survivors. They do what nature designed them to do. And that design does not need speed, strength, or clever tricks. It needs patience. If this surprised you, you're not alone. Most people picture predators as dramatic, running, chasing, roaring. But the most efficient killers often do their work quietly and without show. If you want more deep dives like this, subscribe for new videos every week. And if crocodiles fascinated you, the next video will explore another quiet danger on how owls hunt without making a sound. Watch it next to see how silence can be just as deadly as stillness. Stay curious, and stay careful near the water.